Hello, hello there. Welcome to the stream. You just caught me in time. I'm about to publish an article. Something's not right with my audio. Okay, let's go. Got it. Hello there. My name's Lumosi Charts, and welcome to the Booster Charts YouTube channel. If you'd like to support the channel, please check out the link in the description. You can get Finviz. Uh, Finviz is one of those softwares that I do use to find trading patterns. Now today, I think yesterday when the stream went offline, I found Johnson and Johnson, and I'm going to show you something. I don't think I doubt if I did an analysis on Johnson and Johnson. But Johnson & Johnson was one of the stocks that I found. Let me see, did I do analysis on Johnson & Johnson? Please tell me I did it. Did I do it? Okay, yeah. So this is what happened with Johnson & Johnson. But before we go on, I'd love to thank my mentors, Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. Tim Sykes wrote the forward to the book, The Penny Stock Course. And finally, Matthew Crater wrote the book Rocket Stocks, and you can find all their books on Amazon Kindle. All right, let's dive into it. So I did an analysis on Johnson & Johnson yesterday, and what I noticed was that I saw the buy signal on Monday, but on Wednesday, which was yesterday, that's when I did the analysis, right? And after doing the analysis on the Wednesday chart, I found that it was actually a bullish pattern. So on the 1 hour, there was a bullish separating line. 4 hour, there was a bullish separating line, and then there was a rise in 3 soldiers. On the daily, this gave us a high probability trade between 90 to 100%. So the bullish separating line and the dark green appeared on the 1 hour, right? And then my analysis on Johnson & Johnson was that all time frames show maximum bullish. So this is the maximum probability bullish continuation setup. Okay. So I'll just copy this and I'll put it in TradingView. So the ideal entry was place stops below the 1 hour bullish separating lines pattern low, add positions on any minor pullbacks. Very important to know that. So the best minor pullbacks, I think, are on the market close. But personally, I would like to enter in the trade exactly when it happens. So this is a top tier bullish trade with nearly perfect momentum and pattern alignment across all time frames. And so that's what happened with Johnson & Johnson. So it became a bullish pattern, but then what happened after that was it was somewhere here when I saw it. Yeah, it was somewhere here when I saw it. And then I saw another indicator somewhere here. So at the market open on Wednesday, the market opened just within after market open. You could have, excuse me, you could have had a buying position right here. So this would have been your buying position right here on the bullish engulfing chart pattern. So your buy position would have been somewhere here. So you would have been close enough. Okay, there you go. So I'm just writing this. So right, that's done. All right, so just writing an article for my audience. on TradingView, and we can review it right now. That is absolutely no pressure. I'm not streaming. I thought I was streaming. No, I think yeah, I'm still streaming. All right, cool. But I was not streaming. Ah, cool. We're still here. We're still streaming. Okay, let's see what we got. Boom. All right, now on the 1 hour time frame, I looked for a candlestick pattern. So this was the bottom of the candlestick pattern, and then this is where the MACD crossed. Okay. Now, so here I'm saying I missed the entry on the stock J&J, but at least I got to see the entry happen on the 1 hour time frame. I looked for a candlestick pattern, show me the bottom reverse. After seeing the candlestick, in this case the bullish engulfing, showed me the bottom reversal, then boom, the MACD turned. The MACD is a safety net showing you the confirmation on the buying chart, especially on the 1 hour chart, right? So you can see that right there. So trade insight presents a maximum probability bullish continuation setup because all time frames show maximum bullish momentum back green. Daily the strongest bullish pattern rising 3 soldiers, 4 hour, 1 hour from bullish separate lines, sustained by perfect combinations across. Okay, boost this content to learn more. Disclaimer. So this is what happened here. Okay, now we're going to dive in my previous video we talked about Cisco, and I told you that I was looking for a reversal in Cisco, and what happened with Cisco was amazing. I've never seen anything like it. Like, look at this. It had like 3 indicators. It had 3 bullish engulfings and tweezer bottom. So it had like 3 reversing candlesticks, right, on the pullback. And then before the market decrossed, it just paused right here at the market open, which is crazy. So Cisco has so much potential and so much time. And so we're just waiting for this cross right here on Cisco. Then, so probably with Cisco, you will have to be ready at market open. So you can look at the news. It says Cisco reported Q3 earnings beating expectations. Mergers and acquisitions. Let's see what we have here. So Cisco is like one of the few companies that, all right, the following bids, mergers, acquisition, and disposals are reported by, okay, where's Cisco? I don't see Cisco. All right. Advanced AMD, Cisco Systems, and Saudi Arabian artificial intelligence startup are forming a joint venture to build data centers in the Middle East that have landed their first customers. CEOs at the companies told Reuters in an interview. Okay, so this was definitely produced by ChatGPT. You can see by these funny asterisks. So this was a contract winner. So Cisco is what Team Sykes would call a contract winner. So Cisco is basically a computer networking company, and they build servers. And so they have partnered with AMD and these other companies to build servers in Saudi Arabia. Not to mention the Saudi prince recently visited America. So would I enter J&J? No, I wouldn't enter it, but it's a good lesson. The one that I would enter is Cisco. Alright, you're seeing it here live. I would not enter J&J, I would enter Cisco. Now, let me see if I could show you something. So yesterday I found another one, uh, and I promised like I was going to show you what I found. Mm. No. So yesterday I found a Forex pair. All right. So I think I said it yesterday, like I was going to show you exactly my analysis and take pictures. So in this one, I found NZDCAD, right? This Forex pair. Now, that was yesterday on Wednesday. And then I found light red MACD color pattern, dark red on the 4 hour, and dark red on the daily. And there was a 3 black cross on the 4 hours and the evening star on the daily, and this increased the probability. Just on the MACD, it showed that a higher trend, 1 hour correction fading, 4 hour resumes drop. Now you can see from bearish candlestick table, we had the evening star, the 4 hour, 1 hour. So our probability was very high, between 95 to 98%. So this was a bearish reversal continuation setup. Okay, so add positions on the break on the 4 hour, but I add my positions on the 1 hour. So this is what happened yesterday. So on the daily pattern, I saw the evening star appear right here, and you can see the MACD was right there. Okay, so again, you come here on the 4 hour. This is where I saw the 3 black cross. All right, and the momentum was very strong. Then on the 1 hour, there was no indication, right? Like my candlestick pattern did not indicate any buy or sell. All right, and then finally on the daily, the price was trending downwards based off the rocket booster strategy. So there is something called the rocket booster strategy. So the price was below the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. So this shows you the rocket booster strategy on the daily pattern. So you want to focus on patterns that are trending downwards, right? So yes, it's okay to have there's nothing wrong with having looking at all these time frames, but what you want is something that's trending. So if we come back here, so remember I'm looking now for a bearish correction. So already you can see there's this green MACD line on the 1 hour chart. There's this green, so this is pullback from the bearish standpoint. Okay, so you can see we found a tweezer top bearish correction. Okay, so the last step is now we have to wait for the MACD and cross. Okay. Mm, let's do this. So that's a correction right here. So that's the correction over there. So remember, this is the tweezer top, right, on the 1 hour chart. So that's the correction. So the next thing I'm looking for is for the market D to cross. When the market crosses here, that's your entry. Okay. So this is happening just today. I wish I could record this because this was on Wednesday. The date. Still, I'm gonna put a date. Okay. This has been like one of the best journals. So, the importance, the thing I'm trying to show you here is that it is important to journal these trades. So once I journal trade, uh, this would be the example I'll be using most of the time. Okay, so I'll probably come back to this presentation, and so that's the analysis, and this is the patterns, the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour. So this is how it looked, remember, before the correction. And then this is the trend, the rocket booster strategy, where we make sure we confirm. And again, shout out to Matthew Creator. This is where I saw this pattern. You can see this is a bearish. You see this hump here? That's how you know that we are in a bearish market in NZDCAD. That's how short selling is. So it's like, in Japanese we call this the three river top, right? The three river top, or the three Buddha. That's what it's called. We call it in Japan it's called the three Buddha, where the middle one is longer than the. So this is 1, 2, 3. So these are called the three Buddha, all right? The three river top, where the middle one is longer, or the head and shoulders pattern. Okay, with the longest one being the head. But in Japan it's called the three Buddha. Okay, then now we have the correction here, which is the tweezer top. TT stands for the tweezer top. So this is what we saw in the previous pattern. We saw it somewhere here, and there was correction right here. So this is what we saw. It was somewhere here, or here, somewhere between these two, somewhere. I think it was here. And we see the correction happening here. So the next step is it to cross on the MACD. So I just thought I really document it fully. So that's what we're waiting for now. So probably during the day or around tomorrow, we maybe within the next like 2 to 3 hours, I would watch this Forex if I'm looking for an entry. Let's see how our paper trades are doing before we close it out, because I think that's all I have. I think that's what I have. Let me see. Just a second. So we're just waiting for the correction now. We have found the top reversal, and yeah, come on, come on, come on. Having problems. Come on.